Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some days back, Reno Onkre, the former media person to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, that's the ex-president of Nigeria, had made a move, okay, to push Buhari back or bring back Buhari to Nigeria ever since he has been having the medical trip to, have medical checkup on his well-being. Well, he did quite a lot. He encouraged a lot of Nigerians staying in United Kingdom in diaspora to be up and running. Of course, at some point he had to leave, okay, but for others to continue. Well, as we speak, the protest some hours ago was still ongoing, but it has taken a different tone entirely. I guess these are one of the reasons why back home in Nigeria, the security agencies usually frown at protesting because definitely have a different undertone by the time it keeps on, it keeps moving. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is Nigerians in diaspora, particularly the ones in United Kingdom, have done. In fact, at some point, they had to bring Ebo. They call it Ebo in Yoruba. It's called sacrifice, the traditional things at the entrance of the gate. Nigerians are not smiling, I tell you. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is these guys have done again, we like it to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. What Nigerians living in London took to the streets for a peaceful protest after they got an information that the president of Nigeria, retired General Muhammad Buhari, will be traveling to the UK on a 2 week medical checkup. The whole protest was instigated by the former aide to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Reno Onkre, who is currently actually has given himself called himself a Buhari mentor. Himself and other top comrades like Omoyele Sowore mobilized some Nigerians in United Kingdom who stormed the Abuja house, where the president is believed to be having some rest and also seeking medical attention. As the protest enters the day 2 and 3, some Nigerians in the United Kingdom has gone to the streets or have gone to Buhari's residence in Kensington, London for a peaceful protest. Well, along the line, a video was actually posted online. We saw some of those sex sacrifices, but let's continue with the news anyway. It said, but along the line, the protest took a different tone, and they started displaying placards with different inscriptions, and some of them were written. I'm going to read some of them though. Well, the major aim of this protest was to hit Buhari up and to force him to come back to Nigeria and conduct his medical checkup here, and that was why it was given hashtag Buhari out of London trending as at April 2nd, 2021. But from the placards displayed during the protest today suggests that it has taken a new turn after it was spotted that Nigerians in the UK have written up some. One of the things I noticed in the placard was that the protesters were trying to say that the amended 1999 constitution is fraudulent. What actually caught my attention was when I saw what was written in the placard below. The keywords are Southwest, Yoruba Nation, regional autonomy, and independence. The protesters obviously had diverted from calling on President Muhammad Buhari to go back to Nigeria to agitating for Yoruba Nation. The person who wrote on the placard is obviously asking the government to grant autonomy to the Southwest region and independence to the Oduduwa Republic agitators. Say fraudulent 1999 constitution means Buhari government is illegitimate. It said fraudulent 1999 constitution means Buhari's government is illegitimate. Resign now. Yoruba Nation, regional autonomy, independence. UK government required to right the wrong of 1960 Act now. Whoa, Buhari must go. Hashtag occupy Nigeria. This is really getting a different, synergy. There's so much synergy coming on now that taking in a different dimension. I guess Nigerians in diaspora have decided to lend their voice to what is happening in Nigeria. Don't forget, yes, they're in diaspora, but they're also Nigerians. Just that they're now in diaspora. All right, but let's quickly here take one or two comments on social media. Then, of course, we'll look at this very critically. This one here is saying, not going too far, a lot of things need to be done in Nigeria which Buhari has ignored. Constitutional amendment aimed at true federalism is no one thing that was expected from Buhari. The restructuring would have gone a long way to calm down some of the agitation, but Buhari and his group threw that away and insisted in sharing money among his cabal. He gave 50 billion naira and 500 billion naira as palliative during COVID-19 last year, but no one see kobo. He said his Fulani sister who double. I really don't understand what this person is trying to say though. This one here is saying division is what we need in this country. This one here is up till now. I'm yet to understand the president of this country. Even the Nigerians are protesting in a foreign land. He refused to come out and address them. Is there anything the president is hiding and do not want Nigerians to know? Okay, as in saying this, let me just quickly expatiate on what this young man is saying. He said, look, in Nigeria here, we rarely get to see press releases, press conferences, live interactive sections between the journalists and the president of Nigeria. In the days of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, in the days of Yaradua, yes, the late Yaradua, even in the days of Olusegun Obasanjo, we keep from time to time we keep getting interactive, constant press releases, interactive sections between the president and the media. But this time around, we're used to the presidency. The presidency said, the presidency is this. We'll get to hear either voice notes or written notes, or we get to hear it in via the handle of his media persons. And if we're going to get even any live stuff, we always linking up to NTA at some point. There's no interactive sections where the populists will see their president, or where even the journalists will have a one-on-one interaction with their president. We rarely see that. And this guy here is saying the same thing. Say, look, okay, fine. Let's assume that there's this insecurity so much in Nigeria. I guess that's why the president wouldn't want to address Nigerians in an interactive session. Or maybe at some point Nigerians may be very rude, Okay, granted. They're not saying, okay, what about United Kingdom? There have been protests in front of the hospital where allegedly he's staying right now. That now this young man is saying, what does it take a president to just come out and address it? Say, look, back in Nigeria we're doing this, we're doing that, we're on top of the situation and all that. He said, well, then what is it that we do not know? I don't know, my brother, I'm just interpreting. This one here say, is it by force to be together? I think just like in marriage, when things are no longer working out well between two parties, they get a divorce and separate, and each goes on her own way peacefully. Well, at this rate now, Nigerians are taking a different dimension over this protest. And honestly, I do not understand why we can't even look at the issue of referendum, amend our constitution, and look into some of these things. It doesn't look as if there's something behind this. Okay, if you think a lot of Nigerians really want to be in one Nigeria, referendum will actually solve this curiosity, to solve the problem, to answer the question. By using referendum, we will know if we truly desire to be in one Nigeria, or if a lot of persons actually want to go their separate ways or have a regional one.